Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we are in the Pro Late models here at Williams Grove. We have a pretty good sized field here. We're car 10 out of 18 here. Got some really fast guys. Lucas Rourke, Caden Honeycutt, Tucker Elkins, all the real fast people that you normally see in our races. Gavin's not here in this one. He couldn't make it in time for this one, I guess. I think he was still working at the time, but you might see me in his Pro Late model race later in the week. Or his might come out before mine, I don't know, but you might see me in his Pro Late model if you want to see how that goes. But hopefully we can run a good time here. We got white knuckle setups like always on the car. Appreciate them for the setups. It's been very, very fast. I love this track so much, so I'm really hoping we could put up a good time. Feel like our 1 and 2 wasn't great there. Yeah, I feel like we really messed that up. Still might be a 7. But it did not run low enough in 3 and 4 for sure. 792, not bad, but second lap won't be any quicker. If I run like my perfect time, I can get into the 6s, but I've gotten down to like a 7:16 like actual time. But yeah, I definitely messed that up a little bit, so we're gonna start a little bit further back. But we're car 10, so got some room to work with there. 830 on the second lap. Honestly, not that bad. Honeycutt with a 656. That's absolutely flying. Like, if I run my perfect time, I think it's like a 670 something. But I'd have to get everything just right. And Lucas got a 623. That is flying, man. They are so fast up there. But hopefully we could stick around like middle or upper middle for everybody qualifying. Still have a lot of fast people to qualify, though. So I'll bring you guys back and get ready to take the green in the heat races here. All right, Lucas holds pole there. We qualified 8th, so we'll be 4th in heat number 2. There will be a consolation race since there's 18 people here. I think it only takes 16, so 2 people are going to be going home. We'll watch heat number 1 here once everybody gets in their car and once they get rolling. And they're getting ready to roll right now. I think they have 2 pace laps, I want to say. I wish this was a 1 pace lap track, just because it's such a long place. Do I want to use TV3? Or TV2 maybe? I think TV2 might be a little bit better.
I'll turn with.
Have a little bit wider of an angle. But we'll watch back. We'll see the battle up front in the beginning, then we'll go back and see where the transfer spot will be. I think it takes top 6. There's 9 in both heats, so bottom 3, 7th, 8th, and 9th are going to the consolation race. I feel confident that we'll make this one through the heat unless we get wrecked, because I like this track quite a bit. Williams Grove is very fun for me. And we have a lot of really fast people here, so I expect some like decently good racing too. Like, hopefully it'll be pretty clean in the feature and we don't get a whole bunch of cautions. Because that would be really nice. Because once you get like some green flag racing here and the track really starts to get slicked off, you can work in the very bottom, you work in a little higher. It all depends on where you want to run at. I like running the very bottom. I ran like a cut down, I think, in the UMP race I did like last week with Gavin and stuff. And was able to catch him, but then a caution came out the worst time for us and we got second to him. I think we would have been able to beat him if we would have stayed green though. We were very quick. But you can do a lot of different lines of this track. It's very, very fun. But Lucas up on pole. He's probably going to get a really, really good jump here. Get out ahead of all of them. They're almost hitting for 4th or 3rd back there. Go back here, watch the transfer spot area. I think everybody's here. I don't think anybody's missing. The 16 car is missing. So that is one off of this heat that will be not here. So 7th and 8th back here currently are out of it, so they're not really battling right now. We'll watch the front group. It's like the top 6, and 7th and 8th are pretty far back from each other. But just single line, single file along the bottom currently, with the track being pretty tacky and new. That's normal here. You just got to miss the walls on the inside. That's the hardest thing, is just hitting your line right and not hitting your front and nose on the wall on entry or exit. Turn 3 definitely is a big killer if you hit those tires on the entry to turn 3. And turn 1, if you hit that, you're going to probably slide straight up the track. But pretty much those tires right there going into pit road. Those 3 tires that sit on the outside, I've hit those a few different times in different cars, and they will kill your day. I think that happened to the guy in our UMP race. I think it was Dustin Price, I want to say it was. He was leading, clipped those, and then his car wasn't driving very good after that, and he clipped them, I think, one more time in the race as well, and he was kind of hurting at that point. So you got to keep your front end clean. Well, UMPs, the tires kind of stick out some if you hit them wrong. These have fenders at least, but still, aero damage will hurt you a lot, I feel like, here. Long straightaways, you need all that you can. But everybody's just single file here. They're going on the lap 6. Nothing crazy happening. Top 6 sitting right here. The 9 car, the 3 9s. And then 7th, 8th, pretty far back. Nothing's really happening. They're definitely slicking it off quite a bit on the bottom, so the feature is going to definitely move around. I think my heat still might be on the bottom or just above it, like Lucas is running right there, right in that grip, and be able to cut down probably. Because that's what I was doing in my practice before. As they started getting a little slick on the bottom, I was running right where that grip was. And then 3 and 4, I was kind of throwing like a small slider line from the bottom up to the bottom of that grip. That was the fastest way for me, at least. Lap 8, final lap here. Everybody's keeping it pretty civil. They're about to battle here for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Something might happen here in the final corner. You never know. 2 cars a little straight. Guy behind him getting battled, but they all stayed in the same position. The white car, I think it was the 87. Yeah, 87 got to his inside and just didn't have enough run on the exit there was the problem. But we're starting on the outside. 2nd row. Hopefully we could hit that grip in turn 1 and get a good run. If somebody's on our inside, hopefully we could hold them off at that point. That'd be really nice. Everybody already gridded up, which is awesome as well. We got Honeycutt on pole, Durgan right in front of us, both very, very quick. We're car 10, car number 8's to our inside, and then car number 7, Keaton Holder, is behind us in 5th. So it should be interesting. See if we could try to stay up here with these guys. Do the best we can, at least. Then we'll have a consolation to wear out this track just a little bit more, which is nice. Because I do like when this track gets really worn in. It's a lot of fun. I'm not very good at running the top side here. Like, turn 1 just gets way wide. It's crazy. Like, the 410s run up there and stuff. But 3 and 4, I really don't like the outside very much. I hit that wall so much. It's so easy to. When it's slicked off all the way to the top. That's usually when I like go back down to the bottom or like throw a small slider to the middle or something like that. You can make a bunch of different lines work here when it gets slick. It's fun. And that's why this track is so enjoyable to me. A lot of people hate this track because going into turn 1, people just dive bomb and don't know how to drive it very well. I don't really expect that in this lobby. I think it's only a single split though of 18 of us, but I'm happy there's 18 of us. It's not like there's like 7 or 8. Good size field. It'll probably be a pretty good strength of field, I would imagine. Because we're at like 4,200, we're car 10. So it might be a little bit higher than us or just around our I rating, depending on what the lower guys are that make it in. We'll have to see afterwards in the results. But let's try to get a good start here. Try not to fall too far off these guys on the start. That was a pretty good start for us, I'd say. Able to stay side by side with 3rd. Able to get that grip up here. I think able to get up to 3rd. Oh, still side by side with him. Oh, slid up too wide there. Not necessarily what I wanted to do, but we got that run on the exit.
21.922. Doing good. Settle it. Nice.
Too much throttle, 1 and 2 right there. That was bad by me.
Inside, under clear.
Oh, I think he got clipped from the guy behind him. Because they fell off on that straightaway. I think he got clipped by Keaton a little. And it got him a little bit out of sorts.
19.96.
Let's see if we can try to catch Durgan and Honeycutt it all. I can run that lower line like I wanted to. Went right through the slick, though. That's not what we necessarily want. Got to keep the car much straighter than that.
20.00.
Try not to get that right rear to clip the wall like that, because that's going to mess up our entry a lot. Might just be better off going a little high like that, trying to get the run on the exit, honestly. Might be a little better off on us.
19.91.
But hell yeah, if we could finish right here, we'd start 6th in the feature, which is really nice. I'll be happy with that. Yeah, Keaton's running that very low line. We get a good run on exit, though. That's the main thing I'm trying to keep up, is that run on the exit. Honeycutt went a little wide. Durgan gonna be able to get to his inside there. They're gonna have a little bit of a battle. Get back single file before turn 3, though. Trying to get a little bit of a cut down working while Keaton's throwing a slider. It's sketchy, but I think we can make it work.
20.1.
Feel like we're keeping up with these guys pretty decent. Honeycutt got a 10th on us there, but we're kept even with Durgan.
White flag, white
A little
flag.
slick on the exit of turn 4 way at the bottom.
19.9.
Honeycutt trying to hold that bottom lane so he doesn't get a slider thrown on him. Anything crazy gonna happen? We're gonna tap the wall, which is the only crazy thing that's really happening. Keaton going really low, try to get a run on us. Doesn't quite get there. Good run. We got up to 3rd, though. That's awesome. We'll start 6th there in the feature, which is really nice. I'm happy about that. Good win by Honeycutt there, holding off Durgan by 2/10. Very close. We were 1.2 back from them.
Solid race, everybody.
Well, 1 second off of Durgan, but I'm very happy with that. We were able to hold him off. I'm not 100% sure. Where did I just go? I just disappeared. Okay, and just jumping all over the place because I wanted to go back and see the first, second lap where we were side by side with the 7 there. I think he got clipped by Keaton on the backstretch, lap 2, I want to say, because we were able to hold that outside. Ran up a little wide, almost 3 wide there, actually. Pretty close to it, I would say. Keaton run that very low line. They get together slightly there, and I want to say he got him on the backstretch a little bit here. I was a little low. Oh, he just got into the back of him. I think he might have checked up a little bit for me, thinking I was sideways. I think I just came a little low. That's on me. And then he got clipped in the back, but stayed straight. I think he finished right there anyways. Oh, no, he got spun out after that. Oh, geez. So he's going to actually be in the consolation race here, so that sucks. He'll make it through no problem. Then he just got ran into at the end. He's car 8. I imagine he'll make it through no problem. He'll probably win this thing. So I'm going to skip through the consolation, and I'll bring you guys back, get ready to take the green in the feature. We'll be starting back or all the way up in 6th right now, which is awesome. All right, we're ready to roll here in the feature. We're starting up in 6th. This is going to be very interesting starting this far up. Hopefully we can have a decent run. I'm happy we're starting on the outside and we were in heat number 2. That is a positive, I feel like, for us. Because we can run right on the edge of the grip. Right outside that slick line and hopefully gain a position like we did in the heat race. That'd be really nice. Got the 12 car to our inside. Connor. Do the best we can here. Try to keep up with these real fast guys up here.
Yep, I forgot to put fuel on it.
Oh, rip. 14's going to run out of fuel. That is the thing with these open setups. You need the right amount of fuel.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, buckle some more.
He's going off. My guy, it's a Thursday afternoon.
6, Mikey kicks.
I thought they were going to say something about him not
Hello,
having
Kate,
fuel.
Honeycutt.
Connor, you gotta
Yes.
put more enthusiasm.
Really don't need
Good luck to everybody in this feature. We have plenty of fuel, it looks like. We should be good to go.
Nike kicks.
People are very
like
talkative
that.
in here.
Try it again.
Oh, God.
I don't know, man. We're about to go green.
Everybody's just
We're not
messing
holding back on the
around.
straightaway. We're gonna be here for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's not a wreck fest of a race. That'd be really nice if it's not. But we're going to be in the middle of it all. Hopefully not, at least. But we don't have too many places to go. That's all I gotta say. We're stuck on the outside. Decent start for us. still on the outside of 5th place. Try not to hook them here. Our car is very all over the place down that straight. Got way... I didn't get it rotated enough on entry there.
Inside, inside, inside. Clear inside.
Tried to use the brake a little to get it to rotate. I think I stabbed it too hard.
Inside.
Try not to run in the back of him.
Still inside. Clear.
Letting
clear,
off down the
clear.
straight isn't necessarily the best thing. Okay, this car is very tight right now. They're wrecking on the inside.
Inside, inside.
Think we got by that clean?
Yup.
We didn't hit anything at least, so yeah. I think this setup will be a lot better later in this run.
Inside. Still there. 21.123. Clear.
Able to hold the outside well there and got it rotated good, so that's all that matters. That's the hard thing about this track sometimes. You gotta get it rotated on the entry. If you don't get it rotated on entry... Oh, I'm in the wall. Whoops. If you don't get it rotated on entry, you're gonna be going straight up like that. Dang it. I think because I clipped that wall, messed up a little bit. Three wide. I started freaking out when I was trying to talk. Oh yeah, my car is very tight right now. I need this track to slicking off some more. We fell back to 9th. That's not the worst thing, honestly.
0.535.
I think I'm just really bad at getting the car to rotate when I'm on the outside of somebody, because I don't want to like whip it down and hit them. Because I know they're doing the same thing, basically, having to get it to the right a little and then get it to cut to the left. Right behind Silby, who's very quick.
7.
And Elkins, Tucker Elkins, up there in 7th, the white and black. I think he's the 87 on the side of his car. That slider line might not be too bad, honestly, for us, because I need this car to be rotated easier. Don't know if I'm holding up Keaton at all, but my bad if I am.
2, 2, 1.
This track's tough to pass on, though, right now. There's not a whole lot of different lanes to be able to run. And I'm skipping around some, it looks like. That's really annoying.
20.267.
This track's very dusty, though. But I thought I fixed those issues. Oh, I got too much throttle there on that exit. I thought I was fine on the exit, and then it just started snapping. Oh, I went too wide. Keaton's gonna get biased there. 1 and 2 is so much harder to get it to rotate to me. I don't know why. They're both pretty tough to get it to rotate right now. He's running that cut down line, which actually is pretty good. That's what I found in that UMP race last week, and it was really nice. There's a lot of grip on the exit of 2 down here, so I might use it in 1 and 2. 3 and 4, I feel like you could still make it work, though. You can get the car to rotate enough. I over-rotated it and then straightened it out too much.
20.39.
Keaton's all over Silby, though. He's right on his bumper. Oh, turn, please. Need the back end to turn a little bit better for me on entry. Because if I whip it, I'm whipping it too hard. Keaton was able to throw a slider there. Silby got in the wall a little bit on the entry to 1, which didn't help. Get a lot of speed, though, going into 3. God damn. Okay. We got a 2x from that, really? That's dumb. I think he, like, really let off after he got into me.
20.9.
I cannot get this thing to rotate. And the problem in the late models is if you turn too much, they really don't turn. I don't know what's up with it, though.
Come on, Zach, let's go.
It felt so good in the middle, like once we got a couple
Or
laps
just
in, but
7.
right now
No.
it's really tight again. Like it was right off the start. Like I have to whip it so damn hard to get it to rotate, which I hate doing. But we're starting to run higher and higher. Yeah, my thing is skipping a little, which is weird.
0.409.
I'm definitely going to run this again this week, though. I don't know if I'll record it or not, but Felt like we could have ran a lot better. We just were really tight in the beginning of this thing and lost too many spots. Like, we're catching back to Sylvia a little bit, it looks like. I don't know physically if we are, it just visually looks like it.
20.3, 8, 8.
Trying to get somewhat of a cut down there to work. Try to get away from Bolton a little
Leaders
bit.
are gonna want me top or bottom.
20.4.
They're probably gonna want him on the bottom to go by him on the outside, I would imagine. But they're not talking to him, so he may just be
Hold your
normal.
line.
That too. That's usually what I tell people. Just hold your line, and we can get around them.
They're behind me.
20.437.
Tried our best to hold off the 5 car here. Doing an okay job with it. I feel like we're better in 3 and 4 now than we are in 1 and 2 for sure. Feels like we get a little bit more drive off of 3 and 4. Get away from Bolton a little bit, but he catches us a lot in 1 and 2.
494.
Wonder if I need to run a little lower in 1 and 2. Oh, that one just got tight on me. He's gonna be on our inside here.
Inside.
Probably gonna throw a slider into turn 1, I'd imagine.
Still there. 20.7.
Oh, he got the wall.
Clear on the bottom. Inside. Clear, clear, clear.
Yeah, that really screwed us up because I heard him hit the wall and his car was just straight on entry.
Clear by half. 14 at the top.
Yeah, I need to get this skipping issue fixed because it's annoying the hell out of me. Like, my frames are completely fine. They're like locked at exactly what I have them at, and just it's skipping because it's like all the dust or whatever. I don't really know. It's being really odd because it didn't do that at all in practice or anything like that, and then as soon as we started in this race, it started. So I don't know what the deal with that is.
20.724.
So I upgraded my graphics card and stuff a couple weeks ago, and then haven't had the issue and until this race.
Lap car. Go to the bottom of the straightaway, dog.
Sounds like they're just running the top on the straights. Yeah, we were having such a good race. I just need to get this thing to rotate a little easier. Oh, he got stuck in the wall there. I'm happy I didn't run him over. I'm happy we did not hit him. We're doing the best we can at this point. We fell back so hard on the start.
21.366.
21.3. That was a terrible lap too, trying to check up for the 5. We don't have too many laps left though. Does not want to rotate into 3. I need to ask the guys on how I can fix this thing. Because it's just tight. Like, it's a very slicked off track. It's just very tight on entry, which is just not fun to me. I like this track when you could really get the car rotated in easy and just work the throttle a little.
Inside. Clear.
See if we could run like a lower lane. We were faster, and we ran 1 and 2 on the bottom, and we were faster. So that's a positive. See if we run both corners bottom how it is. Might still want 3 and 4 up top.
20.7.
20.7, that was quicker. Missed the bottom of 1 and 2, kind of just followed the marbles. But they're battling for the lead, it looks like, between Honeycutt and Lucas. Oh yeah, they're right on top of each other. I just saw Honeycutt in the lead, now Lucas is in the lead.
20.923.
Yeah, I'm missing the bottom in 1 and 2. What am I doing? I love this track. I'm really messing it all up right now.
Got down to the bottom. Thank you.
This thing just will not rotate. Like, even in the slick, it's not rotating. So this thing is tight as hell right now. And I don't do as well on these tight setups. But I didn't have any time to practice it in, like, before the race or anything, because my practice session stuff was just tacky the entire time. So trying to practice on the slick set wouldn't have done me any good, because it just would have been tight regardless because it was a tacky track.
20.911.
Trying to get the bottom to work now, but still like skipping on me if you guys notice. It's quite annoying.
Good race.
But who ended up winning it? It looks like Lucas ended up winning it. Good win. Good win by Lucas. He won by a second over Honeycutt there at the end. Wow.
Running on the high side.
Durgan almost got second from him as well. That's really tight. I want to go back and see how he got up into the lead. Was he running the bottom there at the end? I would love to know.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Let's see. Where was he running the last like 5 laps or so when he passed him? Because he was in second, running the same line it looks like up top. Because they were flying up there very, very fast. He goes to the bottom 3 and 4. Able to slide up pretty far. Honeycutt gets the run on the exit. And we had no cautions, actually. I just thought about that. We had 0 cautions that entire time, which is awesome. I love to see that. He's running the outside 1 and 2. Not really a cut down. He's just staying on the outside and running the lower lane in 3 and 4. Honeycutt went to go low, and it looked like he got tight. He clipped the wall a little bit there. Lucas able to clear him. Wow, good clear there. Honeycutt gonna try to throw a slider here. He does. Lucas able to cut down right by him. Gonna be able to clear him on the backstretch as well. And he was a little bit quicker in 3 and 4 already. Is he gonna try to follow him here? No, he runs top. Durgan able to run the bottom and try to get by him. I wanted to see if Honeycutt changed his line at all to try to get back by or anything. Why did he lose a second? Or Lucas was just flying at this point, it seems. Because that 3 and 4 like slider was very fast. He goes all the way down to that inside wall, slides all the way to the outside. That was very, very quick, it seems. Even Honeycutt running the outside there, getting the momentum on the exit. Stayed pretty much even. How did he gain a second in like a couple laps? Did Durgan and Honeycutt get together, or Honeycutt get in the wall maybe? Like what happened? Oh, he nearly clipped that opening back there. Honeycutt's running a slightly high slider. Lucas gained a ton there through 3 and 4. That's crazy. And then this is the final lap here. But everybody kept it super clean. No cautions. I just screwed up way too much and fell back too much in the beginning of that. That was just so bad for us. Did not do a very good job of managing where we were. Yeah, Honeycutt got the wall 3 and 4. That slowed him up a ton, and that's why Lucas got up there, and he was sideways all the way down the front stretch, still held on the second there. We were not very fast. I think I destroyed... Oh, I didn't destroy anything, actually. Our back end was completely straight. It just, we were very tight, and that was not helping me out at all. But we finished back in 12th. Probably going to lose some iRating, which is unfortunate. It's been a minute since we lost them, because I feel like we've had some pretty good dirt racing lately. So, very sad about that one. I love this track, so I'm definitely going to try to run it again. I want to try to ask the guys and help me get the setup rotating a little bit better. But other than that, ran pretty decent for where we were trying to for the most part, and just kept falling back, getting tight. So definitely going to try to do this again because I love this track. So let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. All right, strength of field was 3,700 for a single split. That was pretty decent, I feel like. I knew it was probably going to be around 4K. It was a little lower probably because the lower numbers were down there. Card 18 was 1,200, so makes a little sense that like these bottom guys were pretty low down there. But we lost 38. Not awful. Still 41.64. Not that bad. Just dropped below 42. I think we were 42.02 going into this race from the UMP race, which was a lot of fun, which I do want to run again. But we were just really tight there in the feature. I do want to run this again, but we were very fast in qualifying and the heat race. So I was very happy with how that felt. That felt awesome. So hopefully we can get that fixed, and I'll run this again and get a better result, hopefully. So you might see that in Gavin's video. So go check out Gavin. He'll be running this. I'll try to join him for that, and hopefully we can get a better result out of it. So appreciate you guys watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race nonetheless. It was a rough one for us, but Lucas got the win there at the end over Honeycutt, passing them in the last like 5 laps. So that's pretty exciting. That was a good race by them. Good win by Lucas, and appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.